what are we going to say? Good morning. How you all doing? Hope you're well. Back for another one this morning. It's my day off today. It's Friday the 11th of July. And we're currently in the middle of a heat wave in the UK, but it is gorgeous. I'm very happy with all the sunshine. Today's reading is going to be a bit different. Today's reading is called Calling in Love, and that comes from the little book you find in the Light Seers deck. Basically, if you're single and you want to know where to find some love, hopefully it'll give you some answers. So it's a real basic reading, but we'll start with a little message from my mother's cards. I've had this deck since I was a teenager. I love the fact that she used it as well, which helps me feel connected to her. And let's see what it's got to say today about where to look for love. Where to look for love. You know, I was just thinking, I hope that card comes up. This is my favorite card, number 24. It's got a pretty little heart and lots of little flowers around. And the poem on it says, "The heart is a symbol of bonheur and joy. Romance blooms in full for you to enjoy. Serenity rests down deep in thy heart, granting request till death do thee part." Now, if that isn't the best card for a looking for love reading, I don't know what is. So, and then we'll just ask the Bloodlands Oracle for a couple cards for a bit of advice and see what they have to say. Oh, man, I love a day off. Just bimble around the flat. I would like to go outside in a bit, but it is very hot. If you're working in a very hot place today, man, I feel for you, I really do. Make sure you drink lots of water and keep yourself cool, because heat stroke ain't no joke. It certainly ain't. Right, so cards. What can we tell our viewer about where to look for love? It's one of the... no one likes to be on their own, do they? We all like to be in a relationship, but then relationships can also sometimes cause us the biggest heartache and problems. But we keep coming back for more, don't we? It's always good to stay single a bit after a relationship, I think. It doesn't have to be for a very long time, but if you've had a breakup and if you've been single for a while, you've processed everything and you just want to find something new, let's see where we can find it for you. So we've got two cards from this deck. The Cloud Veil. That's a mountain with a cloud on the top. It's very pretty. And Eruption. Okay. It's like powerful energy there. Has it been a while since you got any? I don't know. Let's see, the Cloud Veil, number 9. I am going to read because I'm not a genius and I can't memorize entire books, but as I've said before, I like being read to, so maybe you will too. Number 9, the Cloud Veil. Patience, perseverance, hidden truths, and saving the best for last. A cloud veil is the covering of lenticular clouds over the top of a mountain, shrouding its peak from view. While we know the summit is there, it is obscured from our immediate vision. What heights do we not yet see clearly in our lives? What results remain a mystery? The Cloud Veil card reminds us that the rewards of our endeavours may not be apparent, but they are surely awaiting us, and we must continue on nevertheless until they are revealed. So yeah, be persistent. It's often when you're single and you're looking for love, you might feel like you'll never find it. It can be a bit disappointing sometimes, but you should always keep trying. It might be there, you just don't see it. And then 32, the Eruption. Let's see. Energy release, equilibrium, and restoration. Not only is the profound release of energy in an eruption of volcanoes means of restoring order to the planet's interior, But the nitrogen-rich ash that falls from the blast is a natural fertilizer for plant life, greatly benefiting the ecosystem around its base. For us, finding constructive ways of releasing pent-up energy has a restorative effect on our emotional well-being and enriches the relationships we have with those around us. It's time to find a healthy way to unwind. Maybe there's someone around you that you don't know likes you, and they'll tell you, and that'll lead to some fiery action. But it does seem with the cloud veil that there is something there that you don't see. Maybe you've been putting a lot of effort into something and it hasn't yet come to fruition. Who knows? We'll ask the tarot. So I'm going to start off the reading with the Lightseers deck because it's from their deck. And it's a very basic 4-card reading, which I'll clarify. In the first position, you have what qualities your partner will have, this future partner of yours. In position 2, it's going to tell you where to look for them, or who they might remind you of, or any kind of clues of where they might be. In the third position here, you have what's blocking you, what shadow aspects are stopping you from finding this love. And in the fourth position is the qualities that you have that will attract your lover. So let's have a little shuffle of the deck and ask the cards. It's hard dating these days, especially when you look at the bin fire that is online dating. And I think since the pandemic, we've all become a little bit less socialized in a way. People get online too much now, where there's quite a lot of nonsense happening. Always be careful online. It's the best I can say. And just a reminder that these are just tarot readings. I'm not giving you advice to live your life by. You should always make your own decisions, even with my own personal readings that I do for myself and the tarot readings I watch online. You need to do it from a separated observer kind of position, because once you start doing what cards tell you, you might as well just flip a coin to make decisions on your life. I think Nick Cave wrote quite an interesting book about that. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go for it then. What have we got to do? How are we going to get some love in my viewer's life? What are they looking for? All right, you're ready. Let's split you. Okay. And look at that. Underneath we have the sun. That's, I mean, it's the happiest card, isn't it? Just beautiful. I mean, it's so happy. It looks like it might burn her out completely. So, in position 1, what qualities you have? Oh, 2 of Cups. Oh no, what qualities your partner has, that's right. In position 2, where to look from or who they'll remind you of, which has come up as a Knight of Wands. Position 3, what blocks you have? Woohoo! It's the devil. Okay. And then in position 4, what qualities you have that will attract them? Nice. Queen of Cups. Sheesh, this is a lovely reading. Oh, cards have been kind to me today. So, qualities your partner has. We've got the 2 of Cups here. I mean, there's somebody who commits. This is a contractual card, isn't it? It used to be called the Choice, but obviously in this deck it's about 2 people coming together, joining their lives. There's a rainbow there. 2 bowls that they fill into. It's obviously somebody who likes to commit, who wants long term. So, you know, that's a good thing. I mean, I'd want to date this person. Who will they remind you of and where to look? So we've got Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who has creative force. They like to have fun. They enjoy life, the pleasures of life. In the Lightseers deck, this has a bit of a festival feeling. So maybe you'll see them at a festival, having fun, just living their life. And I mean, she doesn't look like she cares about anything, does she? Apart from just living life to the fullest. They can, I mean, it's come across as a bit of a player. Sometimes wands can be player energy, but I don't think that is this case, because, you know, the qualities that they have is Two of Cups, so that's a committed energy. They're ready for a relationship. So maybe they'll remind you of a player, but they're not a player. Don't worry about that. In your block, what's stopping you from finding love is the devil, obsession, you know, giving into your basic instincts. Yeah, I mean, we've all got a devil inside us, don't we? How you deal with it is down to you. I'm drawn to the little man down here who looks like he's made mistakes, but the devil has got his little puppet strings that go down. He's got great hair though. So maybe you got great hair, but you got to like put a little tamper on these devil urges. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then in position 4 here, Queen of Cups, which are the qualities that you have that are attracting this person. The Queen of Cups is the ultimate love card, isn't it? She gives her a cup. She's, I mean, who wouldn't want to date her? She's got a little crown. She looks beautiful. She's obviously got a lot of love to give. You've obviously got a lot of love to give, and that's what they like about you. And there's a bit of intuition at play there as well with her eyes closed. So yeah, definitely. That's sort of, I mean, I could end the reading now, but we'll do a little clarify with the Rider-Waite. And I think I'm going to start with this devil. But this is a very positive reading, and maybe I can give you some more clues as to who this person is. So, with your block, the devil, is this obsessions? Is it addictions? Is it giving into being tricky and not telling the truth? It could be anything. It could be maybe like all sorts. It's not a bad card. I mean, it could be anything that comes up in your block, but it's quite funny that's come up as the devil. All right, so Ace of Swords, so the truth. Cut in, okay. What else have we got here? 9 Cups, 3 Wands. 9 Cups and 3 Wands. This is, yeah, I think perhaps this devil card has got a little bit to do with ego. Yeah, 3 Wands. Looking out, you got your back turned, maybe arms crossed, back turned. It's not very welcoming. Body language, really. So I'd say, you know, it's almost opposite energy, Queen of Cups to 9 Cups in this reading. That's what it feels like. Yeah, there's the 9 of Pentacles. I always feel in this deck, this card's a bit like, look at what I've got. I've got these 9 Cups, aren't I? So cool. But he's all alone, isn't he? So, yeah, I think perhaps this devil urge might be about arrogance. Yeah, like the 3 Wands is like, yeah, I've got it all. 9 Cups, 3 Wands, look at me. Wouldn't you want to be with me? I mean, you know, 9 Cups is great, but it's not 10 Cups. It's not Queen of Cups, is it? Yeah. So maybe just humble yourself a little bit. I like humble people. It's really hard to try and read devil energies in this deck from the lights here, because he's hot. You know, I mean, that's the devil, isn't it? Tempting. But I think in this respect, it's about letting your ego control you, being a bit too full of yourself, perhaps. So maybe tamp that a bit down. All right, so I'm going to have a little look at the Queen of Cups and see what this love, this quality that you have and how it attracts them. You know, let's see what it has to say about that. Queen of Cups, she gives the whole cup. Woohoo! I don't know how many cards have come out there, but I don't really want to take these. No, thank you. I didn't ask for 4. Just give me 2 and 1 underneath, please. This is just a reminder that you can read the cards any way you like. There is no right and wrong way. This is just a tool that allows you to have a gateway into what people consider other dimensions, I suppose, where time doesn't exist and gender doesn't exist and egos and identities and personalities don't exist. But if you ever have anyone tell you that you're reading tarot wrong, you got to tell them that they're wrong, because there's no wrong way to do it, just like there's no wrong way to create art. Yeah. So, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, cards are telling me to stop talking and just like get on with it. It's showing me too many now. Let me not stop looking and then just shuffle. Yeah. You ready? All right. You behaving. Behave. 7 Cups. All right, here we have Justice. Okay, she turned up earlier. And 2 Pentacles. Yeah. And the 7 of Cups. All right, so this person sees you as very balanced. Like, they think that you've got a good amount of emotional control. Yeah. No, you see them this way, at least. Well, yeah, the way they see you, basically, is that you have full emotional control. Yeah. Nothing phases you. Even if you're like standing on where they're juggling 2 things and there's ships behind you and stuff, you're still fine. No matter what's going on in your life, you're at an even keel. This cup is full. You're ready to offer it. You also don't take nonsense at all, which is a nice thing. Yeah. I'd want to date you, so that's cool. Emotional intelligence is far more attractive than a sexy bum or perfect skin or any of the silly things that we're bombarded with every day online. Most of it is not real. It is completely fabricated. If only we could make sure that young people could understand that too, because they're the ones who start believing it. I was really happy when I was a teenager and I found out about airbrushing. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is all fake. No one looks like this in real life. And if they do, it probably consumes them on a daily basis to keep it up. And that doesn't sound fun at all. Not one bit. All right. So now we're gonna focus on them. What qualities your partner has. So this is you, emotionally balanced. You know about reciprocity and how to not freak out at the smallest little inconvenience. You can juggle. You can, yeah, you're sorted. You're solid and stable, man. Solid and stable emotionally, which is just actually, when it comes to love, it's the only thing that really matters. It really is. You know, when you come down and you come home from work and you've had a long day and stuff's gone bad, it's just somebody who's going to be there and they're just going to offer understanding and a place to land softly, emotionally. It's the only thing that matters to me, at least. And, you know, I mean, if all that you care about is abs, then, you know, go back into this devil energy. He's got great abs. That's how I wanted to show up there. All right, 2 of Cups. What qualities does your partner have? Maybe you'll recognize them through these qualities. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Somebody who's ready to commit, somebody who can fill your cup as well and you can fill theirs. They're not going to drain you, you know, and then complain that they're thirsty when your cup's empty. Yeah. All right, you're ready. Page of Pentacles. Somebody learning. Okay, 8 Cups. Somebody who's walked away from something and they are healing. All right, so they're a bit fragile. And you know, this is actually really beautiful energy, because for someone to go through 8 Cups and 9 Wands and still want to commit and give their full cup, that's a person who is not bitter or you know, damaged from relationships that have gone wrong, because we've all experienced that in life. You know, some people are lucky, you know, they meet the love of their life when they're in high school and they marry and have kids, and, you know, they don't separate till they die in their 80s or whatever. That's beautiful, but that's not everyone's story. The majority of us go through a series of relationships that teach us things in a rather painful way. And this person has walked away from whatever they've been through before. So they might have recently come out of a relationship. Recently can mean up to anything from a month to I don't know how many years. I mean, it doesn't have a time scale on it, but they are healing and ready. They're strong as well. Very strong person. Yeah. And they're wanting to learn about you. Wanting to start slowly. Page of Pentacles, slow energy. You know, he's just like, here's my little offer. It's not coming as in a night or anything like that. He's just quite basic, like, let's just start at the beginning kind of thing. So that's what you want to look for. All right. And then we'll have a little look here. The last one is where to look for them and what who will they remind you of? Like, so you've got this festival vibe. So maybe you'll meet them at an event, a celebration, something. Maybe there's a horse show. Who knows? There's a little horse in there drumming. Her drum's on fire. You'll definitely get the vibe of total exuberation and joy and celebrating life and just being creative. You'll definitely light your fire when you meet them. Light your fire. So cards, where should my viewer look? What will they be? How will they identify? How will they identify this person? I met a girl once at a celebration at Stonehenge. You never know where you're going to meet someone, but I tell you what, you're not going to meet anyone if you're sat at home not going out. There is online options, obviously, but if you live in a town or a city or whatever, just go out, meet people face to face, and don't be scared of rejection. At the end of the day, it just means it wasn't meant to be. What's meant for you won't reject you. That's something I heard the other day. Look, there's the devil again coming up. Yeah, all right, so Knight of Wands, where should my viewer have a little... The Empress. Oh, man, this person, yeah, you want them. Who wouldn't? It's the Empress. It's the ultimate female energy of fertility and creation, you know. She's powerful, powerful woman. Yeah. Or man. There's no gender in the tarot. You could be two blokes, two girls, a girl and a bloke, three girls, the girl and two blokes. Whatever your deal is, man, don't worry about it. All right. Two Swords. And the High Priestess. Highly intuitive, able to make decisions with their eyes closed. Maybe they're at the crossroads themselves. Yeah. 2, 2. You definitely, yeah, 2. You belong together. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2. Sorry, that's called stimming apparently. Yeah, we are all neurodivergent here. So, yeah. So while I'm shuffling and thinking about that and thinking about the sun, because that's like shining down. What a beautiful reading. This is really cheered me up today. Lovely. I'm going to recommend another tarot reader I've been listening to recently, and her name is Tree, and she's a crystal healer and a registered Reiki practitioner. She's got 2 channels. One's called Capital P for Pisces, capital P on Pisces, which is mostly Pisces readings, and then her other one is, I think, Spiritual Awakenings 1890. I can't remember. I'll try and put a link down in my... I should put links in the description, yeah. But capital P on Pisces. She's awesome, man. You know, like, gets you fired up. Yeah, really, really knowledgeable about the tarot. Great readings. Great voice and accent as well. I just love listening to it. I just love listening to it. So stop by there, give her your support. Give her a like. And while you're liking, maybe like one of my videos. Comment, share, subscribe if you fancy it. No worries if you don't. But yeah, Empress energy. Maybe you'll meet them at the beach. She's by the sea, or an event. Perhaps they won't know that you like them, or they'll remind you of somebody with psychic abilities, somebody who can see, somebody, maybe she's a tarot reader or Reiki practitioner or life coach or something like that. Somebody who uses their intuition. Yeah. So, but very, very attractive. I'm not surprised you like them. I am not surprised. All right, what's the Sun doing for me? Yeah, the Sun, two of Wands. And the Queen of Swords, making decisions, moving forward about that devil energy. Yeah, all right, cool. You need to shine the light on the devil side of yourself. Everything needs to come into the light. Yeah, make a decision. Clarity of thought. Yeah. Queen of Swords can cut through the devil. Yeah, stop being so egotistical. Yeah. I'm not insulting you. Maybe you aren't egotistical. Maybe this devil card is about you drink too much. 9 cups could be you've got a drinking problem. Maybe you need to take the next step. But it could be any kind of devil trait. But that's what the reading's given me today. So, yeah. All right. Who should I finish off with today? Let's get out Queen of Swords on the bottom there. All right. Let's see what the Witches has to say about what you should do. What should your next steps be? Man, I tell you, it's only like midday and I'm sweating. UK homes are not built for heat. They're built to keep the heat in. I miss the homes in South Africa. You go inside, it would be like 10 degrees cooler. Yeah. There's no aircon. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. Just sit and sweat. Yeah, just sit and sweat. It's fine. It's good for you. It's good for you. Tell you, the winters are long enough here, man. Like 9 months almost sometimes. Just cold and miserable, but yeah, you just got to enjoy the summer when it does come around, which I'll be doing this weekend. I'll be spending time at my girlfriend's house. Sitting under the tree, maybe doing some reading. Yeah. Books and tarot. So, cards are saying today, 5 of Swords. Yeah, battling. All right. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the Cups. All right. Okay. 5 Swords. 5 Swords. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, which came up here in your energy. And then 10 of Swords is like a dead stop. So, there's something you need to end, which has perhaps to do with this. Yeah. And perhaps, you know, yeah, let go of the pain. It's the qualities that you have. Yeah, what qualities your partner has is the pain. That's you. That's your shadow. It's always so dramatic, the 10 of Swords. 10 swords in your back. Yeah, I think you just need to take a step forward. You need to end the slow-moving energy. Knight of Pentacles can be very uptight. I'm drawn to this there's a little buck. Last night was the buck moon, the full moon. It was very intense. It was beautiful, bright yellow in the sky when I came home last night. I couldn't sleep for a while because I think of the moon. I did believe in that. There's an Ace of Cups there. This is beautiful. So yeah, you can find love, but you know, there's 5 swords, 10 swords. Just cut out this arrogance, cut out this ego. 9 Cups is all about being on your own, really, independence, fulfillment in some ways, but it's not fulfilling in the devil energy. So yeah, speed up, make a move. Maybe you need to put an end to whatever's holding you back here if you want your Ace of Cups. My favourite card. Anyway, I hope that helped. This is my reading today. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend. I'm sure I'll be back soon. And yeah, thanks for listening.